Aliens Colonial Marines is one of the most infamous games of the last decade. You've probably heard the horror stories of its launch, the broken AI, and the whole lawsuit over misleading trailers. For years, it's been dragged through the mud as one of the worst licensed games ever made.
There was so much potential here. It's too bad that most of it was wasted on such a bland game.
This is the same franchise that gave us Alien Isolation, one of the best horror games ever made, and Fireteam Elite, a solid co-op shooter that I also platinumed. So I wanted to see for myself, is Colonial Marines really that bad? Or is there something salvageable underneath it all? For the platinum, you've got to beat the whole game on Ultimate Badass difficulty, which, fun fact, is actually the name of the Aliens Fireteam Elite Platinum trophy. Thankfully, Colonial Marines is way more manageable, especially if you're playing co-op. And that was one of the big selling points back in 2013. The entire campaign is playable with up to 3 friends. So, naturally, I needed a team for the job. Meet Epic Piss, Whooper's dad, and Tyler. A true elite squad. Or at least people willing to suffer through this game with me. Sorry, mate. I've chucked you in.
Why have you locked me in?
Sorry,
no,
mate.
I'm opening it.
No, it's fine. Whooper's done the same to me, mate. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I teleported. It's
yeah,
okay.
same. I've teleported, but I'm still welding. And that's the first trophy of this game, for having another player join our party.
Ultimate Badass.
I feel safer already.
No worries, mate.
The story kicks off 17 weeks after the events of Aliens. Hicks sends out a distress signal from the USS Solarco, a ship that, according to Alien 3, should have been long gone. I'll leave it up to you to decide which story you'd rather be canon. You play as Corporal Winter, part of a search and rescue squad deployed from the USS Sephora to investigate what happened on the Solarco. Weyland-Yutani's been poking around as ever, the Xenomorphs are still loose, and nothing is where it should be.
Game over, man. Game over.
You know what? It definitely feels like it belongs in the Aliens universe, and I can't fault it for that. It didn't take us long for us to start pissing around, and ultimately discovering friendly fire was indeed on, and thus earning Piss his first trophy of the game.
There is team damage. Say goodbye.
Okay, buddy.
Dickheads.
Okay, buddy.
Trophy!
So I thought it'd be nice to return the favour without hesitation.
Okay, why don't you kill me and then revive me then? Yeah,
No.
thanks.
Cheers, mate.
No worries.
As we traversed through the Solarco, we eventually found this nest and this fella screaming out to help us. Oh, this guy.
Yeah, this guy. This fruity fella.
Oh, hello, mate.
Get him!
Oh, Piss, you've been
Cutting him
burned
down.
alive.
And now that we had seen our first Xenomorph of the game, it really started to kick into the action. And it's here where some trophies started to unlock.
Oh, fuck. Ah.
Where was the
Help!
Aura to Ashes, that's the dog tag, I think. It's right here.
Hurrah to ashes, yeah.
And eat this as well, that's the shotgun one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, let's be real here. This game doesn't look terrible, does it? Especially for a PS3 game. Like, we're all expecting this to be a mess, and actually, the atmosphere of Aliens is well and truly felt. The gunplay mechanics aren't actually that bad. They feel a little spongy in places, but trust me, I've seen far worse.
This might actually be the worst gaming experience I ever had.
Just miserable. Grinded I can deal with. This is just fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Enemies can be tough on Ultimate Badass difficulty, but here is where the advantage of playing in co-op is shown. Okay, buddy.
Go out.
Bye, baby.
Ah.
Of course you're the first one to die, mate. Oh, you're all dead. Oh, okay, I died. Good luck, Tyler.
Oh, we respawn. Oh, hello, boys.
We hit the check.
Oh, that's fine. Game's a piece of piss, mate. There are, of course, some disadvantages with co-op. Piss, I picked up fucking armor. What are you doing, blood?
Not anymore. Where is it?
Yeah, it's gone because you fucking killed me, you toilet.
Ow.
Behind you. The old promotion. Next up was this defense area where aliens swarm you from all over, really feeling like a moment in the film. And there's actually a trophy up for grabs here by making sure none crossed the barricade. And with the 4 of us and our terrible frame rate, it was light work.
Oh,
I got it.
feel
Short control bursts.
Oh, yes.
But almost instantaneously, this poor fella is killed by a chest burster. As expected, really. We carried on our way through, making sure to gather all collectibles as a team. Dog tags, audio logs, and legendary weapons. One thing to note is if you die and your teammates continue, then you're actually unable to get some collectibles.
I'm dead. Cool.
Sick.
That's nice. Someone shot me in the face when I was on the floor. I'm not sure which one of you that would.
My next 2 trophies were for shooting a climbing enemy and picking up a legendary weapon. This one is actually Hicks' shotgun, which is a pretty cool reference to the film, before reaching the end of the first mission, where there's some visitors awaiting us. Look at that flying. That's the end of the mission, cool.
Another glorious day in the Corps.
Hoorah!
Another bug hunt.
The visitors in question aren't friendly. In fact, they're other soldiers with guns, as the action starts instantly. This is actually one of the really good spots for farming out some challenges later on in the game. For now, we can continue on using the power loader seen in the movies, before entering the alien's nest and seeing a familiar little guy. Oh, good. Love at first sight. The nest does take a little while to navigate, but we eventually catch up with Bella. I'm not sure where she's been, but it doesn't bode well, does it? And then there's another wave of human enemies. And this is where we actually notice the hard difficulty for the first time.
Oh, shit. Oh, I've overextended.
Ow. I died. Hi, Tyler.
You're a bit... Yeah, these guys have a lot of health.
Well, died.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just me then, isn't it?
Skiller show. Got an LMG, mate.
Wow.
Welcome.
Would have won that personally.
Well, you fucking died, so you wouldn't have, would you, mate?
Different encounter.
Is it, though?
Oh, no.
In fact, I think human enemies are actually trickier than the Xenos in a lot of ways. Although, of course, friendly fire was still the main cause of death.
Right.
Holy shit.
Surely that was one of you.
No, you did that to yourself, Piz.
I didn't shoot a grenade, mate.
Very fucking kamikaze. No, it was me, Piss. You're welcome.
Not on there.
The objective of this mission is to try and stop the Solarco being destroyed, fighting to secure it and regain control, which explains the amount of enemies.
I killed myself.
Nice.
Oh, we can go through the door now.
Going strong.
Well, I'm dead then. What killed me?
You died?
Yeah, I don't know
What,
how.
fully?
I didn't even see
Explosion
you.
just went off.
You weren't even downed, mate.
Yeah. You just fucking vanished.
Incinerated
Alright, I'm back.
instantly.
The fuck was that?
And it just so happened it was all down to Tyler to save us and end the mission. With a bang. Before heading into the next mission, I quickly changed my gun's attachments to earn a trophy. And that's needed because this next mission is chaos, as the Solarco is on the verge of implosion, and we have to fight back through soldiers and Xenos to escape.
Go on, John, just run in, mate.
That's right, I'll probably die. Yeah. Got
You've just
fucking
been
hurt.
punched in the back of the head.
On the way, I killed my 10th Xeno in a vent for a trophy.
Holy shit. Oh, this makes me feel
Oh
sick.
my god.
Yeah.
It really does, holy.
Entry prohibited. Before we reach the final section, now it's a mess. You're being shot from all angles, and due to this game's rough around the edges mechanics, it can be wild. The cutscenes, however, have aged incredibly well. For fans of the Aliens franchise, this game still has a place. Finally escaping does earn us a couple trophies, one of which is for doing it in under 2 minutes 30, and the other is just story related.
Yeah, fire drill, is it?
Fire drill, nice. Our dropship crashes down on the surface of LV-426, and we're officially planet-side.
What the fuck is wrong with
Colours.
Bishop's face? Look at his head.
He's carrying that box with no straps.
Big fucking forehead.
It's just fucking super glue to him, mate. Which means it's time we trek through the iconic location of Hadley's Hope. It's kind of cool. Like, it doesn't look great, everything's got that hazy, muddy PS3 look, but walking through these locations from the movie, it hits. Xenos are everywhere again, obviously, and this first section turns into a holdout, where we had to set up a sentry gun and stop them from swarming. Tyler also wanted to recover some health after a battle, and the easiest way to do that is to go down and be revived. I got a trophy as well. I don't even know if that's related to shooting you or not. The rest of the mission has us navigating these tunnels and fighting off a crap ton of Xenos. Again, this is another great spot for farming some challenges. Reaching the end of the tunnel system, however, things don't go so smoothly. Oh god.
Oh,
Did we all just die?
Yeah.
Did I?
How?
What?
Oh, mission complete. We do somehow survive. We've just been captured and pinned up in the alien's nest. If the AI was better, and it didn't lag like shit, this game's fine, to be honest.
It is
I reckon
fine,
they could do a remaster of this and fix a decent amount of it.
This next mission is one of the longest in the game, and it can be quite frustrating. It's a stealth section where you have no weapons, which wouldn't be a huge deal if there wasn't shit like this going on. I'm dead.
Oh shit. Yeah, you just got fucking fried.
Okay, well, watch out, boys. Although, it did lead to some pretty funny moments. Oh, sick. Go on,
It looks
Reaper.
like a suicider.
That's because it is.
You disintegrated.
Yeah,
There's
I saw,
nothing
mate.
left of you.
Is it all three of
Go on,
us?
go on.
Yes, it killed all the
Just
three of
one
you.
Alright, good luck, Rooper. Oh, hello.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Why is there so many?
You guys aggro them. You aggro them.
Oh,
I got
goodbye,
one.
piss.
Get away from me, John.
This way. Oh my god. What the fuck? Rooper, you're the only one left.
I got a trophy. Treat. Oh, God.
What was it? Watch your mates all fucking die over and over again.
I'll be back in a moment.
Goodbye.
How the fuck did And I'm alone again.
It's right, Rooper. We're your bait, mate. It's fine. There's a nice little reference here. Newt's dollhead is sitting on a pile of junk in the tunnels, and there's a trophy for walking up to it. Once we'd finally made it out of the sewers section, O'Neill shows up and hands us our gear back. And thank God, because this mission goes full shooter again right after. Waves of Xenos start pouring in as we push through the facility and out into the open. Eventually though, the main part of this mission is our first boss fight against the Raven. Now this fight is, well, it's something. The Raven will one-hit you if you're caught in the open. Hey guys, I reckon this is a restart checkpoint moment. What do you reckon? Yeah, cool. Cheers. You eventually reach the power loader, which is conveniently just sitting there ready for a boss battle, and one of you can hop in and start swinging.
Where the fuck is it?
Literally inside you, yeah.
Am I dead? I'm dead.
What, dead?
Yep.
Oh no.
Dead.
No,
dead.
not that. But
Well,
back.
yeah, oh yeah, sorry.
It's an incredibly janky fight and it can be quite a mess. And the thing is, later on, we'll have to do it in under 70 seconds. This game came out the same year as The Last of Us and GTA 5.
Jesus Christ.
With the Raven defeated, we start a hike across LV-426 with Bella and O'Neill, blasting through waves of Xenos as we make our way towards a busted up facility. After that, of course, it's straight back into combat, with this outdoor section full of Weyland-Yutani mercs. Xenos show up mid-fight, so naturally it turns into a three-way mess. But the thing is, the mess kind of works for this game. It's not perfect, but it makes you feel on edge. As we fight our way through more Xenomorphs on the planet, we eventually reach this medical section, perfectly timed for Bella to collapse. Sick.
At least you got to see it.
Open the fucking door, O'Neill.
Öffnen Sie diese Tür und zwar sofort!
For this mission, we need to make sure that we're killing enemies quickly, as if they trigger the alarm, we're locked out of the trophy, no need for alarm. Thankfully, this is pretty lenient, and as long as you're moving room to room and dispatching of them quickly, it doesn't cause too many issues. With us eventually making our way through the facility, completing the next mission. It's also here I earned a trophy for reaching rank 20 as a Marine, and with my new ranks, I bought all upgrades for a single weapon. We make it to some sort of friendly base, where we can see that Alien Queen has been captured and somewhat isolated. Obviously, that's not going to go well, is it? There is also the final audio log of the campaign here, just before we enter the iconic alien ship. We don't spend long in here, but as always, it's very cool to see. In this mission, the Marine you're rescuing at the end is Corporal Dwayne Hicks. And yes, it's that Hicks, who according to Alien 3 is supposed to be dead. But in Colonial Marines, Gearbox retcons that entirely. The game claims Hicks survived and was mistakenly listed as dead because the Weyland-Yutani intercepted the Solarco, swapped his cryopod with another Marine, and shipped him off to a black site. The body in Alien 3 is supposedly someone else. So this mission is where that retcon becomes official.
Holy shit, finish the cutscene. Thank you.
Longest cutscene in the
Just
game.
yapping and yapping and yapping.
Anyway, now we need to fight our way back and escape. There's a section right at the beginning of the mission with loads of Xenomorphs, and this is actually where I came back to knock out some trophies later on. This whole mission is basically just swarms of aliens everywhere, and it can be quite intense. Playing in a group definitely makes this easier.
Holy shit. Pull up the motion tracker. Fuck.
Oh my god!
Oh, hey, Jesus.
There is this enemy that is only seen in this mission of the Crusher, and for simply putting it down without taking damage, everyone earns a trophy. Sweet. And reaching this dropship ends the mission.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know how I died.
The plane thing kill you.
Oh, my game's frozen.
I
Okay.
thought I just got kicked then.
Yeah, me too. I thought it just crashed. Just a grunt. I don't even know what the big moment in the story is. I don't know what's happened. It just, there's no like tension.
We're about
it's just
to defeat the alien, mate.
It's just been defeating aliens for like 6 hours. Now we're on to the penultimate mission of the game. This one opens with us pushing into the Xeno hive. Probably the most aliens moment in the entire game. Flamethrowers out, eggs everywhere, and a real sense that something big is coming. Facehugger. Here I find the legendary flamethrower, which is actually the 6th and final legendary weapon in the game, earning me another trophy. Come get Frost's flamethrower. I like to keep these handy. Immediately after, shit kicks off, as the alien queen makes a reappearance. And we just about survive, but the FTL ship is about to leave without us, which obviously calls for a dramatic ending. I have a feeling this is going to crash.
Huh?
Just because the collectible guide starts with a crashed ship, sir.
Hello.
The Queen, obviously, is still here. It's actually incredibly simple once you know what you're doing, and I think I must have completed this like 50 times to grind out some of the remaining trophies. Essentially, you just need to ping the Queen out of the side of the ship by using this pushing object. Okay. What the... I literally died as that happened.
Hey.
Drags
why
Queen,
do
that should
you
be
know?
it. I'll just get on with it. Does it ever end? Jesus fucking Christ, it's like Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. It's like 4 endings. Oh look, there's an alien on board. That's how it ends.
Right.
With just like a bunch
That's
of
how it
waffle.
3-minute mission. 6 minutes.
Game over, man.
It's game over.
State of the balance.
Fuck yeah.
There we go.
Good shift, boys. Now, if the campaign finished, there were a few ways to go from here. The online portion of this game, which can basically be boosted with just one other person, campaign cleanup, and the DLC, which is what we'll touch on now. In the first mission of the Stasis Interrupted DLC, you play as a new character named Lisbeth Hutchins. She's a colonist who wakes up from stasis aboard the Weyland-Yutani vessel that's experimenting on Xenomorphs. You wake up with a facehugger on you, so you know it's not going to be a happy ending, and for the first portion of this mission, you're weaponless. So it's a very Alien Isolation-esque survival. After finding your parents deceased, the objective becomes clear. Blow up the ship to stop any further contamination, which once again is a great reference to the original films. We knew we were going to die from the start. We found our parents, who were dead. We then proceeded to die as we blew up the ship. Great. What a mission, guys. What a mission. After Hutch's mission, we shift to perspective again. This time to Stone, one of the Marines who ends up linking up with Hicks later. There's a trophy here related to blowing up the ship without missing a shot, and it can be really buggy. It took us a couple of tries reloading the checkpoint. A bit later, there's also one for killing all lurkers in the Solarco engineering. But this one is really simple just by checking all corners, and the mission finally ends with a direct reference to Alien 3. Also, can we just say, Piss, you haven't seen it because I was talking about it, but Alien 3 is so fucking bad.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not great.
Like, so monumentally dogshit. We next move on to the third mission, which finally puts you in the control of Hicks himself. Gameplay-wise, it's more of the same. Working through enemy-filled corridors, blowing up labs, trying to escape. But there are some trophies I earned here, one being story-related, and one for killing 5 spitters without taking acid damage. The final mission of the DLC brings everyone together. Hicks, Stone, and a few of the survivors from earlier. They're on a mission to sabotage the Weyland-Yutani operations for good. Once again, there's some trophies earned here. One is for taking out a bunch of lab samples, and another is for finding all of the audio logs within this DLC. The main finale here is another encounter with the Alien Queen, which earns a story-related trophy for escaping, and ultimately completing the DLC. And that's Stasis Interrupted. It's fairly entertaining and does expand the game more, but I wouldn't really say it's a must-play. Next we can touch on the online, which was almost entirely done by me and Epic Piss. There are actually very, very few trophies for this game, and it takes ages. arguably even longer than the main campaign. A very quick trophy is earned just for editing a Xenomorph loadout, but the majority of online is just completing challenges. They're not interesting whatsoever, just time consuming. Thanks to the help of Epic Piss, after many hours, we earned Stay Frosty, which was for completing all challenges in one category, and that just so happened to be the online ones. After that, I earned some of the easy ones, for meleeing a lurker that is pouncing towards you, upgrading every appearance slot for a Xenomorph class and a Marine class, upgrading every slot for a weapon, spending 30 commendations, which is earned via this, and finally, upgrading every loadout slot for a Xenomorph class. Now I appreciate that probably just sounds like a load of waffle, but just know it's upgrades you earn naturally, which leads us to the final part of getting this platinum, and that's the general campaign cleanup. Once again, this involves many challenges, but there are some cool trophies here, as I exploded some Xenos, found a literal Easter egg, tracked 100 enemies with the motion tracker, killed 3 enemies with a single U4 firebomb. This one is actually a lot trickier than it sounds. And finally, I used a smart gun for the first time in this tunnel section. The trophy heavy lifting was a tricky one, as mentioned earlier. It's for defeating the Raven in under 1 minute 10 on soldier difficulty or higher. There's a few methods to this, and basically we tried to lower its health as much as possible through some glitchy methods. Then we went all guns blazing as a 4 in the hopes that we would do it quickly enough. And although it must have been very close, we just about did it. With that, the rest of the grind was quite mundane. There are so many challenges here, 86 to be exact. And that just means you're running back and forth between locations, reloading checkpoints, and just killing enemies trying to complete them all. I'm not going to go through them all, but just know this grind sucks. The fact you can reload checkpoints, however, and it saves your progress, is actually something that's really well designed. So props for that where it's due. A lot of trophies aren't designed this well. Is that last challenge? It is. Distinguished Service Medal. That is every challenge in the game done. Took so long to do that. that's so long. Anyway, with finally all challenges done, I stayed in the exact same spot on loop killing Xenomorphs for another couple hours, until 2,179 were exterminated. Oh my fucking god, finally. Finally! Arbitrarily exterminated. That is 2,179 Xenomorphs killed. That's just hours of grinding. Hours. And that leaves the last trophy of this quite challenging platinum, reaching rank 60 with a Marine, which is sort of a quite fitting end considering the game. As I was performing this glitch over and over to skip the final boss fight and quickly earn XP on the hardest difficulty. It's really stupid to me that after all this grinding I've done, there's still not enough XP in the game. But alas, here we are. Basically, you just stand in that corner, and then instead of pulling all of these, you can just pull this one, and yeah, that's it. The Queen pings off into the distance. As you can see, I've leveled up to level 60. Where's my trophy? There it is. I Love the Corpse, an Alien Colonial Marines Platinum Trophy. I really felt the ups and downs with this Platinum. It was fun with friends, buggy at times, but is this game really that bad? I don't think so. Thank you for watching, and a huge shout out to my channel members for their continued support. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and all that. And if you want to see more Alien or Platinum videos, you can click on the screen here.